Now, in a region that overwhelmingly voted for him in the August 2022 election, a huge turnout to oppose the Finance Bill 2024 was the last thing President William Ruto expected in Mount Kenya region. The residents say failure to fulfill his promises to Kenyans and his punitive economic policies has made Ruto lose his popularity in the region, while saying they no longer have faith in the Kenya Kwanza administration. Our regional reporter Margaret Kimathi now tells us how Mount Kenya region went from Ruto's vote basket to a hotbed of disquiet.
President William Ruto gained popularity during the 2022 campaign in Mount Kenya region. The residents told off retired President Uhuru Kenyatta back then and threw their weight behind Ruto's agenda. Ruto was swept to power mainly by 10 counties in Mount Kenya region that contributed nearly 2/3 of the total votes he secured to succeed Uhuru Kenyatta. The president rode to power with the promise to uplift the poor's economic status, evident in his campaign slogans of bottom up. However, when the president formed the government, hustlers hardly featured in his priorities, something that political analysts say has contributed to deepening his popularity in the area.
The citizenry are disillusioned by the fact that the government has not been able to fulfill the numerous promises that were made to them during the 2022 election campaigns. And in particular, the Mount Kenya people have not realized what they were promised in the field of agriculture.
Mount Kenya region is one of the regions that holds the key to President Ruto's grip power. Pundits say if he loses it, it may very well go up all in smoke. Wahomege Konyo, political analysts, claim Ruto's allies are showcasing a flashy lifestyle as Kenyans struggle to put food on the table due to the high cost of living, thus denting his popularity.
And there's nothing that hates Mwananchi more than paying taxes, and then over the weekend you find the people that we elected are flashing millions of money in Harambes, and these are not people who in the year 2024 could not even afford 50,000 in a Harambee. The question is, where have they gotten this money from? The common man, she forms the idea that this is a tax that I paid that is being misused.
In December last year, a survey conducted by TIFA Research found that 85% of respondents from Mount Kenya region complained that the economic conditions were worse compared to the period before the 2022. According to the residents, the division in the government, where Ruto's allies seem to be disrespecting their son Gachagua, who contributed greatly to Ruto's victory, has contributed to Ruto's loss of popularity in the region.
We expected that even the other leaders surrounding the president, that also they should also reciprocate by respecting the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. But we have seen legislatures fighting the deputy president in and out of the day. Instead of going to parliament and doing their law, themselves they are taking outside, coming out the members of the public, trying to depolarize the deputy president. I think this has not been a good step.
Thousands of residents from the mountain region took part in the protest against the controversial Finance Bill 2024, the last thing President William Ruto expected in the region that overwhelmingly voted for him in the August 2022 election, with the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua admitting that the Kenya Kwanza government is no longer a darling of the people.
How did we get here? We were just elected the other day as a very popular government. Where did the rain begin to beat us? Where did we stop listening to the people? President William Ruto and I were the darling of the Kenyan people.
The problem with Mount Kenya region is where the people, not the leaders, dictate the region's political path. Will Ruto set history by becoming Kenya's first one-term president? Margaret Kimathi, NTV.